Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your good brother Jay News, and we're back at it again here, yet again another week on Seeing Stars. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, folks. Man, it's a hot one here in New York City. But we got to get right to it. As you know, Dolores is helping me out via the production backstage. Always show her your love as I always make sure that I show my appreciation for Dolores. But let's get to it. Time for the reviews. We've got some Best of Super Junior stuff and some JCW and some GCW stuff to go over. So we will run through that. Best of Super Juniors 31 tournament. We're talking. Which night are we talking? 28th? That's right, 28th. So first up, tag team match. Los Ingobernables de Japón, Titan and Yotsusuji defeated United Empire's Callum Newman and TJP. Los Ingobernables de Japón, Bushi and Tetsuya Naito defeated Kevin Knight and Tomoaki Hanma. We then had a Block B match. Ninja Mac defeated Dragon Dia. Block B again, Doki defeated Kushida. Block B, Taiji Ishimori defeated Sho. Another Block B match in Hiromu Takahashi defeating Drilla Maloney. We had on the 30th, Dragon Dia and Ninja Mac defeating Kushida and Shomakato. TMDK's Robbie Eagles and Zack Sabre Jr. defeated Just Five Guys, Doki and Taka Michinoku. Los Ingobernables de Japón, Hiromu Takahashi, Shingo Takagi, and Tetsuya United defeated Bull Club members Drilla Maloney, Gato, and Taiji Ishimori. United Empire. Let's step back one more again. United Empire's Callum Newman and Hanare as a tag team defeated House of Torture Sho and Yujiro Takahashi. We had Block A matches. Yoshinobu Kanemaru defeated Clark Connors by countouts. Block A, Bushi defeating Kevin Knight. Block A, TJP defeating Titan. Block A, Kosei Fujita with Robbie Eagles and Zack Sabre Jr. defeating Blake Christian. And then we had Block A match, El Desperado defeating Hayata. We then had the show on the 31st. House of Torture members, Evil Sho and Yujiro Takahashi defeating Katsuya Murashima, Shomakato, and Shota Umino. Blake Christian, Hayata, and Oleg Bolton defeated El Desperado, Kevin Knight, and Tomoaki Hanma. TMDK's Kosei Fujita and Zack Sabre Jr. defeated Bullet Club War Dogs, Clark Connors, and Gato. United Empire's Callum Newman and Hanare, along with TJP, defeated Los Ingobernables de Japón, Bushi, Shingo Takagi, and Titan. We then had Block B, Dragon Dia defeating Kushida. First win and only win. Block B, Drilla Maloney defeated Ninja Mac by countout. We had Doki defeating Robbie Eagles. Then we had Block B match, Taiji Ishimori defeating Hiromu Takahashi. We have GCW Paranoid. It took place on the 26th. Los Desperados, Arez, Gringo Loco, and Latigo defeated Bang and Matthews, August Matthews and Davey Bang, along with Cole Radrick. Megan Bain defeating Dark Sheik. Defeating To Infinity and Beyond, Cheech and Colin Delaney. Microman defeated Kevin Blackwood. One Call Manders defeated Braden Toon and Isaiah Broner and Joshua Bishop. GCW Tag Team title match, Violence is Forever, Dominic Guarini and Kevin Koo defeated Injustice, Jordan Oliver and Myron Reed. Trish Adora defeated Haley Dillon. Unsanctioned Pro Heavyweight title four-way match, Charlie Tiger, the champion, defeated Big Beef, Jeffrey John, and The Swinger. Effie defeated Broski Jimmy. Alec Price versus Myers Warner was a no contest. After Hours 4, JCW. This took place on the 1st. Marcus Mathers defeated Matt Tremont. Dog collar match, Jordan Oliver defeated Griffin McCoy. Matt Makowski defeats Jay Lyon. Braden Toon defeats Charlie Tiger and Jay Lucas in the Mecca. Hardcore match, Casey Catal defeating Broski Jimmy. GCW's Tournament of Survival 9. Taking place on the 1st, Tournament of Survival 9, first round House of Horrors death match. Yuki Ishikawa defeats Ultra Mantis Black. Another first round match for the Fences death match. Hideyoshi Kamitani defeats Big F and Joe. We had a first round DDT death match. Brandon Kirk defeats Shunma Katsumata. We had a first round death match. John Wayne Murdoch defeats Slade. Four-way match, Cole Radrick defeats Alec Price and Jordan Oliver and Marcus Mathers. We had a Made in Japan death match, Yuki Ishikawa defeating Hideyoshi Kamitani. We had a second round Contraptions of Death match where John Wayne Murdoch defeated Brandon Kirk. We had a final death match between John Wayne Murdoch and Yuki Ishikawa, in which John Wayne Murdoch got the win. Previews. Best of Super Juniors 31. We have June 3rd, I believe, which is the semis. We have a tag match here: Blake Christian, Hayata, and Ninja Mac versus Intergalactic Jet Setters Kevin Knight and Kushida, along with Shomakato. TMDK's Kose Fujita, Robbie Eagles, and Zack Sabre Jr. going against Bullet Club War Dog members Clark Connor, Drill Maloney, and Gato. United Empire's Great O'Connor and Jeff Cobb going up against Jeff's five guys, Taka Michinoku and Yu Uemura. We then have Los Cinco Buenos Japón, Bushi, Hiromu Takahashi, Titan, and Yoda Tsuji against Bolton Oleg, Dragon Dia, Hiroshi Tanahashi, and Toru Yano. Los Cinco Buenos Japón, Shingo Takagi and Tetsuya Naito going up against United Empire's Callum Newman and Hanare. House of Tortures, Dick Togo, Ren Narita, Sho, Yoshinobu Kanemaru, and Yujiro Takahashi versus unnamed opponents along with Shota Umino. Best of Super Junior semifinal match, TJP versus Taiji Ishimori. And then we have the semifinal match of El Desperado versus Doki. So we then talk about Dominion, which takes place on Sunday, June 9th. That is also housing the Best of Super Junior final. So let's break it down. Best of Super Junior final, we don't know who that final is going to break down be, but we all have our guesses there. I would say probably Despy versus TJP. That's my pick. But we'll see how it goes down. We have other matches. We have the NJPW World Television title match. Jeff Cobb, who's the champion, going up against Tomohiro Ishii. That should be a banger. We then have King of Pro Wrestling title match. Yu Uemura versus Great O'Khan on a rematch tip. We then have that ever openweight title match versus Shingo Takagi and Hanare. That should be another hard-hitting banger. IWGP World Heavyweight title lumberjack match. Jon Moxley versus Evil. That's Dominion so far, folks. Cage of Survival 3 GCW show currently going down on June 2nd. It is live. Effie versus Matt Warner in some other sort of a death match. A GCW World Title Gauntlet match, which is currently vacant. Joey Janela versus a whole bunch of people that haven't been named as of yet. We then have House of Glories. Mike Santana presents Puerto Rican Weekend on June 8th. Mercedes Martinez versus Tasha Steelz. HOG heavyweight title match. Mike Santana, who's currently the champion, versus Amazing Red. And that, folks, is the current preview for things going down in the next coming days and next weekend. We have a spotlight for you guys today. I wanted to mention him earlier. Well, I mentioned him earlier to Dolores via our text exchange as usual. A surprising name that came up on my feed during the weekend, but he is doing big things, ladies and gentlemen. Ryohei Oiwa, a graduate of the Noge Dojo in New Japan Pro Wrestling, who is currently doing his excursion over in Noah. Ryohei Oiwa, for me right now, is somebody who should be looked at just for the simple fact that he is a New Japan talent who will be taking part in Noah's version of the G1, the N1. Ryohei Oiwa has now set out to be the winner of the N1 and ultimately take on his tag team partner, the current GHC heavyweight champion, Kaito Kiyomiya. That is Ryohei Oiwa's goal at the end of the N1. We will see if he even gets there. That will be quite the feat for a New Japan talent to even win the N1. But I wanted to spotlight him for being introduced as a participant in the N1 and at this point, going in there as a possible favorite. So big props to Ryohei Oiwa for doing the damn thing, growing as a talent, and definitely being able to get the fans on his side. And we'll see how it goes for him in Noah. But wanted to spotlight him here on the show this weekend. Also, folks, as always, you know how Dolores does. She always wants me to plug my stuff. So, always plugging myself, John LYFNMG, on the Twitter machine and Instagram. John L, my name. That is my first name, your friendly neighborhood moviegoer. I do have a podcast that is currently on all streaming platforms. The last movie, I believe, that I did a recording on was back in December, which was either The Iron Claw or Ferrari, one of the two. So I forget a lot of my reviews nowadays come in the form of writing. You can always find my written reviews on Letterboxd, and coming soon due to some perusing and some musings, hopefully on Rotten Tomatoes. So check me out there soon enough. I'll let you know when I drop my first written review and article on Rotten Tomatoes. So look out for me there as well. So always plugging myself via the Instagram, via the Twitter. This week I got 2 movies coming up: a Western called The Dead Don't Hurt, which I will be watching tomorrow, which is being released and distributed by Shout Studios, which is actually a physical media distributor. So they make DVDs and Blu-rays and things of that nature, whatever the case is. So they're making a movie that is written and directed by Viggo Mortensen, who is of Lord of the Rings fame. So he wrote and directed, and he's acting in this particular Western being distributed by Shout Studios. So I'll be watching that tomorrow. And then also catching up on the current fare. I wanted to watch Furiosa, a Mad Max saga, before it left the premium screen. So I'll be watching that in Dolby on Tuesday night and writing up a review for that as well. So be on the lookout for those 2 movies and written reviews coming for those soon. And then whatever I can catch up with and weave into my schedule, I will continue to review for you guys and hopefully just get some of that feedback. But folks, that is what it is for the week. This week here on Seeing Stars. As always, catch us every Monday morning at 10 a.m. For now, the pre-records will continue until the lovely Dolores can get back and join me on screen. It'll just be me, the good brother J News, giving you all the news, all the results, all the breakdowns, some ins, some outs, and some news. Talking about news, as of last week, New Japan Pro Wrestling put out a statement saying that Sonata is now medically cleared to return to the ring. They were just waiting for the right opportunity to book him on a show. So Sonata's on his way back. Obviously, we have a lot of things going on, different machinations of different matches being formulated for Forbidden Door. So far, we have Mina Shirakawa versus Toni Storm. We have Swerve Strickland versus Will Ospreay. And there's another match in there that we have as well that I'm forgetting currently right now. But the card is building up. Yes, Mercedes Moné versus Stephanie Vaquer. That is also another match that has been booked for Forbidden Door. More matches to come. Forbidden Door on June 30th. Hopefully, this native New Yorker will be attending Forbidden Door in Long Island. So I'll let you guys know how that goes if we make it out there, and what the rest of the card has to hold. But as always, folks, as me and Dolores like to do by the end of the show, it's about that time to cut the lights off, folks. Gotta cut the lights off because it's about that time for us to go. So catch us next time. Make sure you keep tuning in. Thank you, as always, for watching. Make sure that you subscribe, you comment, you like, you share these videos on the YouTube and wherever else your social media fancy takes you. But this has been your good brother J News, Seeing Stars, Workhorse Wrestling Network. Until next time, folks. Peace.